Hello everyone, in this video let us know 6 very important applications of carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes have a wide range of applications in different devices and different things. So here I would like to discuss 6 main important applications of carbon nanotube. So firstly, field emission, and as carbon nanotubes have small diameter and a very high aspect ratio, this is very favorable for field emission. So hence it is favorable in flat panel displays. Here you can see the diagram of flat panel display. Here we have anode and gate, focusing electrode, and this is electron beam. So here X-rays are there, and so here the CNT film we are using for as a cathode. So in flat panel display, CNT film is used as a cathode. So here also you can see nanotube based cathode, and here this is a flat panel display. It is showing a 1 pixel, and each pixel has sub pixels containing carbon nanotube. Okay, and we'll discuss more briefly about flat panel display in the another video. But for now, let us focus just on applications. So whenever in exam, if it is asked for applications, you may just write this 2 lines. You need not draw the diagrams if it is asked only for applications. But for your understanding, I'm explaining with diagrams here. Next is CNTs have a variety of applications in fuel cells as they have high surface area and high thermal conductivity. So this thermal conductivity is very essential, as if the fuel cell gets heated, its performance will deteriorate. So as carbon nanotubes have high surface area and high thermal conductivity, this will enable to dissipate the heat faster. So in that way, it is advantageous here. And carbon nanotubes can store hydrogen, and it enables electrons to flow or increase the catalytic activity. That is, by storing hydrogen, it will increase catalytic activity. In fuel cell research, these carbon nanotubes have been added to platinum or carbon catalyst mixture at the anode to improve the efficiency of catalyst reactions in the fuel cell. So the efficiency of catalyst reactions have been shown to improve when the carbon nanotubes are added to platinum or carbon catalyst mixture at the anode. And nextly, nitrogen doped carbon nanotubes. This also being used to reduce oxygen at cathode in fuel cells. So in fuel cells, carbon nanotubes are used at anode as well as cathode for different purpose. Like one purpose is to increase catalyst activity, and the other purpose is to reduce the oxygen at the cathode in fuel cell, which is not desirable. So we'll discuss more about fuel cells in another video, but as of now, in this lecture, we've confined only to applications. And then composite materials, CNTs have been exceptionally high tensile strength and Young's modulus of elasticity. Hence, these are used in composites to increase the strength of the material. So there are carbon nanotube based polymer composites. There are different fabrication techniques available here, like melt mixing solution. You need not write all this in the question of applications. You may just write these 3 lines. So this is just for your understanding how, where, and in which devices these composites are used, and how the composites are fabricated actually, like melt mixing, solution mixing, sonication, resin transfer molding, bucky paper resin infiltration and all this in situ polymerization. Some of the examples of polymers you can see, that is CNT based polymer composites, polyacrylate composite, polylactic acid, polydimethyl siloxane, polystyrene, polyvinylate fluoride, and epoxy, polypropylene, and so many polymers are there, and each polymer has its own application. So, and also we use single wall carbon nanotubes as well as multi-wall carbon nanotubes for making composites. And so here there are variety of applications like solar cell, in textile, electronics, energy storage devices, automotive. So it increases the strength and decrease the weight, thereby increases the overall efficiency of the automotives or spacecrafts as well, and aerospace, like I said, and sporting goods. So these are different things with polymer composites. And next, when we look at the energy storage, carbon nanotubes are excellent materials for supercapacitor electrodes. So here we can see that these carbon nanotubes have high conductivity. So they are used as they are directly connected to current collector here. At this place, carbon nanotubes are connected, and also macro or meso pores between CNTs here. And here you can see individual supercapacitor cell that has a separator, porous electrode, electrolyte, current collector. Now here pores in the uh, electrode, and this is electrolyte. Now, so here in the supercapacitor cell, we are using carbon nanotubes, and we'll explain this supercapacitor in another video in detail. But for now, just note this application. And in memory elements, it is used in mechanical memory elements such as NRAM. So here CNT switch you can see. This is a mechanical memory element where we use CNT switch. It will store data. Now here this is a CNT fabric, that is NRAM cross section. You can see this is SEM image. We'll see more about NRAM in another lecture. But note that this is one important application of carbon nanotube. And then we have nano electromechanical systems. So CNTs are used in making nano electric motors. Here you can see one nano electric motor where having graphite electrodes and so forth. Here CNTs are used, and here also CNTs are used. So based on the electrode distance, it operates. And how this nanoelectric motor works, we'll see in the next video. But so this is also one of the very important application of carbon nanotube. Like I said, you need not draw these diagrams. You may just write this when it is asked about applications of carbon nanotube. So this is it from this lecture. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching for the first time, please subscribe my channel and share with your friends. And see you in the next lecture. Thank you so much.